even mean to you. And I'll be having an interesting panel this morning. And we have Sophie is in studio already, but the others will be joining us just in a little bit. Sophie, how are you this morning?
I'm very fine. Yes.
Have you found love?
In Christ.
Wow. Okay, so from your perspective, what do you think is true love? And what does it entail?
True love, sana sana unapompenda mtu haufai kuangalia pesa. Hilo ni jambo la kwanza ambalo nadhamini sana, kwa sababu unaweza pata mtu ako na hela nyingi ila hauna ile happiness. Na tunafahamu vizuri kwamba ukijiingiza katika mahusiano, huyu ni mtu ambaye mnaishi naye till death. So unaona, once umejiingiza pale kwa sababu ya pesa, kwa sababu ya jina, wewe ndio peke yako utaumia. Ndio maana unaona sasa watu wana commit suicide, kuna high cases za depression zinaletwa na nini? Hii mambo ya kufuata mali sana. Yeah.
Na according to your definition, do you think mapenzi imebadilika from before and now people are looking into a more commercialized kind of relationship than before when it was just based on pure love?
Ndiyo, mapenzi imebadilika kwa kiwango kikubwa sana. Kwa sababu unapata, ndiyo tunaweza sema iko na positive side na negative side. Ukiangalia zamani, kuna jamii fulani ambazo mtu alikuwa anatafutiwa mchumba. Na ulikuwa unapata ndio umetafutiwa mchumba lakini mnaishi vizuri. Saa hii watu wameamua ile unajitafutia. Na ukiangalia sasa watu wanafuata mali. Social media influence. Unataka mtu fulani, unataka kuwa kama mtu fulani. Ndio maana una try kufit into a certain group yenye hauko. So unaona imebadilika kwa kiwango kikubwa sana. Hatuwezi fananisha.
Now, you've mentioned something very interesting kuhusu social media.
Yeah.
So do you think it may contribute sana to people having these fake relationships just so that you can show people that you're having the best time of your life?
Ni kweli, kwa sababu unaona saa hii kuna watu wanapata na Instagram. Unaona mtu amepost vizuri sana, ako na gari hapo nyuma, nyumba, na labda tu ni wallpaper ameweka hapo nyuma. Wewe unaona mali, unaona huyu ni mtu mzuri, huyu ni mtu ako na hela, watu wanaogopa kuteseka, kusema ukweli. Pia mimi ndio naogopa kuteseka. Na ukiangalia pale unaona ako na gari nzuri, ana nyumba nzuri, amevaa vizuri, mbona usiende huyo mtu? Unamwende, wewe hujataka kuchunguza uje huyu mtu ako ndani yako vipi? Ni hizo tuseme ndio ako na hivyo vitu. Amepata kwa njia ipi? Wengine ni mambo ya ushirikina, mwingine ameiba. Sasa hivi unaona kuna mambo mingi like ni sometimes back umesikia mambo ya wash. Inaletwa na nini? Watu wanataka kuishi maisha ambayo si yao. Ndio unapata watu wanajiingiza katika hayo mahusiano na hujui mali ile pesa imetoka. Sasa unapata hakuna true love hapo. Juu umeangalia mali. Naam.
Na as a young person, do you think kuna true love nowadays, ama people they are just starting relationship because of lust sometimes?
Na believe iko. In faith, mi naamini. Na naamini Mungu sana. Na mi naamini ukiwa patient, hakuna vile Mungu anaweza kosa kukujalia yule mtu mzuri. Na hiyo inaanza na wewe. Wewe kwanza wewe ni mtu mzuri. Kwa sababu wezi niambia unataka mtu mzuri lakini wewe si mtu mzuri. Hakuendagi hivyo. So unafaujianzie na mimi mwenyewe, niko aje, niko vipi, nataka mtu wa aina gani, na ni njia zipi nitakazozitumia kupata yule mtu. Mimi kuna madam huwa anani-inspire, Madam Priscilla, na huwa ananiambia, Sophie, unapotafuta mtu, fanya investigation. Jua huyo mtu kwao, jua mahusiano yake kazini, jaribu kutafuta kitu chochote kuhusu huyu mtu ambacho unaweza ukakipata. Ujue ni mtu wa aina gani kabla ujiingize katika yale mahusiano. Mimi naweza sema true love iko. Ila kwa kiwango kidogo.
Kidogo tu.
Sasa
mambo imebadilika. Watu wanaangalia mali na vitu zingine. Lakini unafikiria communication ina play role gani kwa relationships?
Unajua, unapozungumza unatoa hisia zako. Na hisia ni kitu ambacho kiko ndani. Kwa hivyo tuseme kama ni mtu mko katika mahusiano naye na umeona kuna jambo ambalo anafanya ambalo halikupendezi, ni vizuri ukizungumza uambie huyu mtu mimi umefanya jambo hili na hili na sijafurahia. Huyo mtu akikubali ndio ni sawa, tunaweza tukasuluhisha sawa. Lakini ukipata yule mtu ambaye anajiwekea mambo, na mimi ni kitu ambacho nimefanya uchunguzi kidogo na nimeona mtu anajiwekea mambo hataki kuzungumza, unapata mtu ameanza someone commit suicide ama anaua mwenzake. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu there is too much pressure inside yenye tu ikitoka tu inalipuka once. But once umetoa kitu ambacho kiko ndani, mtaweza kusuluhisha mgogoro ambao upo. Na unaweza pata tuseme hamwezi kusuluhisha, mtaachana in peace. Lakini mambo ya kuweka toa tu, zungumza naye, muelewani. Naam.
Na wewe personal experience yako, have you found true love?
Bado.
What's the problem? Have you tried?
Mimi naamini kuna vitu nafaa kuprioritize kwa maisha. Na na believe in time na age pia. Kuna vitu ambavyo nikianza kufocus nazo sasa hivi, kusema ukweli sitafikia yale malengo ambayo ninataka. Kwa hivyo mimi kama Sophie, kuna vile vitu ambavyo nataka ni achieve kwanza. Na ndiyo mapenzi huwezi sema ati itakuja kesho au itakuja kesho kutwa. Ndiyo, lakini hata kama tuseme tu by chance ni spot mtu nione ni mtu mzuri, sitakimbia kujiingiza katika mahusiano naye. Kwa sababu unaona wasichana wengi ukishapatana na mtu maybe mmependana, unaona unajaribu sasa kuishi maisha yake. Umeacha sasa kuishi yako, kwa sababu utaanza kuprioritize hisia zake, una prioritize kitu time bado, labda ulikuwa unataka kujifanyia mambo yako, anataka mpatane. So unaona kuna vitu you'll have to sacrifice. Lakini ukiwait for the right time, kulingana na mimi naamini itakuja at its own time.
Okay. Yeah. Great. And see, Branja has joined us. He's a student. I'll just give you a minute, less seconds to introduce yourself. And we also have Priscilla Mukiri, life skills coach. It's good to see you again. Kopa?
Thank you. I'm good.
Yeah. And our conversation today just revolves around true love. Is it even there? What's the definition from your perspective, Priscilla?
The true love is there because love starting from long time ago, even from biblical. Because life is all about having that affection on someone by the wants and also deeds. Because you cannot say that you love someone and you don't do it by action. And I think that is why many young people, they are confusing about love and lust.
Yes.
Because true love waits. True love, it makes one to feel like I cannot do harm to this person.
Yes.
But you find that if there's no true love, you fake yourself. You cannot open your heart, meaning that there's something fishy in you. But if you have true love, you'll be able, you are in a position to understand yourself, who you are, because you have to start with yourself. You have to love yourself first. You cannot give what you don't have. So once you love yourself and you know that who you are, you'll be able now to portray that love to another person. But if you don't love yourself, you don't have that self-love, you cannot love another person. And this one starts with the family being the basic unit. That is where socialization comes. Because love is built with friendship. There must be a friendship. And once the child is born, there's that family, that child grow. How does the parent treat this child? Do they show this child love? That is why a mother should stay with the child for some time, yes, so that this child may have that affection, that bond with the mother. So once the child is introduced to friendship in the family, there's friendship with the parents, siblings, definitely this child will be able to have good relationship even with others, because now the child will come from the family, will go to the school where he'll meet the other people, the other pupils, the teachers, will now be showing that love to the teachers. It will grow. So love cannot just start from somewhere, baby, you are grown up. You have to start from the beginning. Build that friendship, build that relationship, and then the true love will come from there.
Okay, great.
Yes.
And there's something you've mentioned about lust and love. So, because right now I believe in most relationships right now, people confuse between infatuation and true love. So are you able to distinguish between the two?
Yeah, because we talk of attraction and love. You know, attraction is something which comes and goes. It does not last. So you find that true love, as I said from Harley, there must be actions at once. Because in the last, you find that someone is using just once. But the action, they are very minimal, and they are that person is faking those actions. So with the time, you'll know that this is lust, this is not love. Because the true love, even from the biblical side of as Christian, it comes from God himself. He loved us from the beginning. So if you know that you are loved by God, definitely you will show that the other person love. But you see, lust, it is something which is very short term. Love is long term. You'll enjoy it and you cannot fake it. But lust, if you are very careful, if you understand yourself, if you understand other people, you will be able to know that this is not love. This is somebody who is faking. This is somebody who is showing lust. It is attraction. It's a certain desire which will not just take for long. Yes.
Awesome, great. And Brian, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
Have you experienced true love? And if you have, what are some of the signs that you saw and believe this is something that is working?
So I've experienced in school, but mi kwangu naweza sema true love ni kitu tu iko na benefit. So ukipenda mtu si ati mna uhusiano ingine ambaya, ile benefit saka shule. Unaweza kuwa tu unaambia like your girlfriend, simsaidia kufanya hii maths hivyo ama nini. Sasa kuna hiyo uhusiano. Na before uanze kupenda mtu, unafaa kwanza unajua his character, unajua tabia yake, alafu kitu anapenda. Kuna watu wako na intention yetuaje, jam haraka, I mean. As in, unaweza mleta hii kitu, akawasha jam. So unafaa kujua kitu yenye upenda, vitu hapendi. So ndo mnajuana, sasa ndo mna connect vizuri. Yes.
And Sophie, do you think in any way cultural and societal beliefs and norms affect people are trying to find love?
Yes, kwa kiwango kikubwa naweza sema, kwa sababu kuna tamaduni za jamii fulani. Unapata labda katika familia yenu huwa mfuati hizo tamaduni na mnaziona ni kama okay, sitasema ni mbaya, juu kulingana na hiyo jamii si mbaya, lakini kulingana na jamii yenu hizo tamaduni hazikubaliki. So unapata unapompeleka yule mpenzi wako kwenu, unaanza kuambia ni wa jamii ipi? Hiyo jamii tumeikataa. So unaona familia ishakataa. Na ndio naelewa kuwa mapenzi ni ya watu wawili, lakini pia naweza sema familia inaweza changia, na wewe inachangia kwa kiwango kikubwa, kwa sababu unaweza pata tuseme ndio mmeendelea na mapenzi yenu, kwenu hutakuwa unaenda na huyo mtu. Watoto wako pia hawatakuwa wamekubalika kule kwenu. Na labda pia ukienda kwa hiyo jamii, maybe hadi wao hawataki watu wa jamii yenu. So unapata kuna ule mgogoro, kuna ule mvutano, na mapenzi tu inaanza kufifia tu pale.
Priscilla, let me also rope you in on that same question on how do now cultural and societal norms affect people's true love pursuit?
Yeah, I can say that the family, the society norms, the values, they may affect the true love. Because these are, as I said, that the love starts from the family. If this family does not have good relationship, from the word go, this family does not enhance friendship. Because if someone does not know what is love from the family, you cannot show love even to another person. So the family, if they don't value love, they don't value someone else. So you find that in that family, they will not embrace this person who is being married in that family. Because from the word go, themselves, they don't have love. You cannot give what you don't have. So you have, as family, it is good to cultivate that relationship from the word go, that friendship, so that at least even when this person comes at the board, they know that this is our child, this is our daughter, this is our son, and they'll embrace this person with the weaknesses, with the strength this person has. So the norms, they are it's very important for the family to understand that as much that we have our norms, as much as we have our values, our culture, even this person has as own norms as from another culture, and we have to embrace. So that is why you find that especially the in-laws, when they come in and they start interfering with the relationship of their son or their daughter, that marriage cannot live. That love will not be there. As much they love each other, but they embrace that interference because of the culture, because of the background, the family, they'll definitely not love each other. And that marriage, that relationship will definitely end. But I can tell the young people, as much you understand about friendship, you understand about the relationship, it is upon you now to embrace the other person. Don't look at the family. Yes, it is good to respect your family, but know that this is another institution you have started. And it is a serious institution whereby that you are supposed to show each other love, you are supposed to embrace each other, the weaknesses and also the strength. Don't look at what the people say, because it's life, marriage or love, it's about you two people. Yes.
Okay, great. And Bran, being a young person, there's a lot of pressure that comes when you're trying to have a relationship with someone. So how do you avoid the noises from outside in order to build something beautiful with someone?
So me can say that kutaka kubuild your relationship vizuri, unafaa tu wewe kujijua, usisikilize watu. If you love that girl, umempenda juu, you have a reason, umempendea nini. Si mama yako amekuambia tu uende umpende, ama mtu mwingine ama rafiki yako. Na wewe umejua nimependea huyu dem juu ya nini. So what I can say is that don't listen to what people say there outside. Just follow what your heart says. Juu ukifuata watu wengine huko nje, relationship yako itaenda inaitwaje, go apart. So build it and be strong. Na uamini tu, if you love that girl, hujua hawezi kukosea. Unajua watu wengine useme, umependa ule msichana anakuwa na hizi tabia. Lakini wewe kwako umemsoma like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ama 1 month, umejua huyu ni msichana tunaweza kaa naye, tunaweza tu kwa vile tulianza mabeshti yako sawa, tunaweza pendana. Yes. Okay,
great. Now, Sophie, do you think relationships, true love, does it grow gradually? You can meet, how people say love at first sight, can you have it like instantly, or you have to wait for some time?
Mi naweza sema attraction ndio inaweza kuwa instantly. Umeona mtu ukampenda, yani ukamlike, acha tutumie the word like, ukamlike lakini si kumpenda. Kwa sababu unaweza, acha nijipatie mfano, tuseme nimeona mtu fulani, nimelike huyo mtu, sitampenda immediately. Nitampenda kwa nini? Nikianza kulearn tabia zake, huyu mtu ni mtu aina gani, hiyo ndio itajenga ile upendo. Lakini kumwona, mimi siamini love at first sight. Kusema tu kweli, mimi siamini. Naamini itagrow nikijua huyu mtu. Naam.
Okay. Thanks, Sophie. And of course, you can be part of this conversation by sending your feedback or questions at TV47 News on X, TV47 Kenya on Facebook. The hashtag is Morning Cafe. Time now for a short breather. We'll be back with more. watching Morning Cafe and you're having an interesting conversation here about true love. So have you, from your perspective, found a true love, or are you searching? I hope this conversation helps you to just figure out about all that. So Priscilla, we are talking about true love, because Sophia was saying she doesn't believe in love at first sight. But do you think it can happen instantly?
Love is something which grows gradually. It starts with a point of attraction. So that attraction grows slowly by slowly to become true love. Yes. And that is why we say that the true love starts from heart and mind. It has come from your heart. Yes. Because, and that is why, madam, you find that nowadays there are many people, they are wedding, they are saying that they love each other, but all of a sudden you find that things which are happening, they are not really so impressing. So it should start from your heart. What is your heart telling you? Because if you fake your heart, at the end of the day, you'll definitely be frustrated. So it should start from your heart and from your mind. And love, you find that it becomes strong during the time of difficulties. That is the time you find that, is this person loves me? Is this person a true friend? That is why we say a friend indeed is a friend in need is a friend indeed. Because if that person, when difficulties come, runs away from you, that is why in marriage we say for better and for worse. Because there will be difficult moments, there will be happiest moments. So how will you be handling this person if the difficulties come? So that is why I say the true love waits. The true love grows gradually with time. Yes, it does not rush. True love builds that self-confidence in somebody's life. You know that now this is person I love. And as I said, that let it start from where you are born, your family. Because a person cannot tell you that he loves you and maybe in their family they don't love each other. So if you don't love your family, how can you love somebody you don't know from a different background? It is impossible. Yeah. So let the parents know that we start friendship, we start relationship in our families, so that these children, they may know what is love as they grow. Yes, they may know that I can love even somebody who is not our family member. Yes.
But sometimes you found a person and at that time, probably you're not ready even to date or something. So how do you balance between your personal growth and maintaining even a long-term relationship, if at all you've seen prospects of it ending well?
Yeah, you find that personal growth also, I say it is something which starts from as much as you are young. So you should start having that as you grow, because you are growing with people. You are in school, maybe you're in college. From there, as you continue growing, because growth is continuous. You continue to develop, you'll continue to grow. So you have to try to balance creating your time, because as a human being, you should have time also for learning, being alone, because you have to meditate about what am I doing, where am I going, and how am I, who am I? So you have to have time also to meditate about yourself. That is why even though you love somebody, you're not supposed to be, it's not a matter of meeting frequently, no, but have also your time. What am I contributing to this love? Okay? Even in our family level. As I say that maybe you are saying that we love each other in our family. What is my contribution to embrace this love in my family? So you should have your own time also to think about yourself. That is why I say self-awareness, very important. Be aware of yourself. Once you are aware of yourself, you'll be able to balance even other people. You'll be able to show that love to another person, if you even do not belong to your family. But if you don't know yourself, you don't understand yourself, you don't know who you are, that is why you'll find that you cannot balance. It's like working and family. Yes. So you have to balance this such that you can create time for another person. That is why we have social life. We can create time for yourself. And you find that at the end of the day, you are balancing yourself in others by creating time for other people. Yes.
And, Brand, do you think age is a factor when it comes to finding true love? Like, is there, at a young, do you believe even at a young age, actually someone can find true love, or you have to be at a certain level of even understanding emotionally in order for you to be able to distinguish what is true love?
I can see that age is just a number. Feelings, you can't control your feelings. If you love that girl, it's how you love her. You've loved her with a reason, not because of the age. Maybe he's younger than you, but in the future you can help each other. So mi naweza sema kuwa usiangalie age ya mtu ati sijui niko na 18 years ama yako na 17. Ujue labda yeye ndo ako na akili kukuliko, yeye ndo anaweza kusaidia. So mi naweza sema age is just a number. Usiangalie age. Age imati. Love ndo feelings yako ndo inaangalia.
Sophie, naona nacheka. Do you think age in affect to find true love?
As much as age is just a number, kwangu it's not just a number. Mimi siwezi date mtu nimemzidi umri. Siwezi. Na hata kama amenizidi umri, kuna ile kiwango naweza sema.
Tunataka udate mtu wako age yako?
Hapana, amenizidi umri, tuseme miaka 5 kuendelea. Mimi sistangu ndio role model wangu. Kwa hivyo huwa naangalia vile anafanya mambo yake na nasoma kutokana na yeye. Kwa hivyo mimi siwezi date mtu yangu niliko. I can't.
And when it comes even to matters communication and just maintaining that relationship, do you think age now affects even how you're thinking or the stages that you're at in your life at that specific moment?
Ndiyo, kwa sababu unaona, acha niende in the biologically, huwa tulikuwa tunaambiwa mwanamke huwa ana mature fast kuliko mwanaume. Na ndio maana unapata mwanamke ako na ile ability ya kumultitask kuliko mwanaume. Mimi naweza sema hata kama ni kuja kusuluhisha mambo, mimi naweza sema inakula kuili kwa sababu ndio unaweza pata mtu ndio ako na miaka mingi lakini hajui kusuluhisha migogoro. Na mtu ndio ni mchanga ila anajua kusuluhisha migogoro. Kwa hivyo naweza sema mambo na conversation, communication, mambo ya kusuluhisha mambo, hapo hakuna age. Hapo ni akili tu. Naam.
Yeah. And Priscilla, even as we talk on matters, conflicts and disagreements, how do you ensure that you deal with conflicts in your relationship in a good way that and still have that true love remain intact?
Conflict, they're there. They will be there. Agreement, disagreement, they are there in life. There's no people, maybe they love each other. They don't have disagreement in one point or the other. But I can say that she was saying about the age, because I've heard Brian saying that age is just a number. But I was just laughing because psychologically, a person might grow at the age of complete growing at the age of 25 years. So at the age of 25 is about pleasure and emotions. And that is why you see young people, they are missing. So even trying to solve issues, it is not easy. I have seen that through experience because I've worked with some people. They married at the age of maybe 20s, maybe 23, 21. You find that these people even solving issues. Within small issues, they can just separate. So it is always good to mature enough such that you can be able to handle your emotions, you can be able to handle your feelings. When it comes to matters of maybe conflicts and conflict management, it is always good to communicate and also to find appropriate time for communication. Because you may communicate to somebody is so stressed, it's from work, maybe there are many issues affecting this person. You have to find time. Is this person okay to communicate at this time? And if you have any conflict or you want to solve, you have also to find the right place also. Yes, where is the right place where we can communicate? Because even parents usually tell them that because you have to love your children, you cannot go correcting your children in front of other children. They'll feel bad. That child will feel the self-esteem will go down. The same to adult person. You try to talk to this person in the right time, at the right place, so that this person will feel like, yes, this person loves me. And also the testing, because nowadays through the social media, somebody is writing for you some things which are not so, they are so demoralizing. You find that this person will feel like, I'm not worthy, you know. That is why I said that first, love yourself. Once you love yourself, even though somebody tried to write for you something which is not good, you know, after all, I'm lovable. I love myself. My family loves me. You know, you will love that kind of affirmation. So it is always good to find a way of how to communicate, because communication is the most key. Have dialogue. Yes.
Great. And do you believe there's the notion of soulmate, or finding the one person, or you just have to find your compromise someone, then just try to mold them to be whoever that you want?
As a human being, you cannot mold the person you want. Anyway, but as I tell the young people, have many friends. If it is a boy like Brian, have all the girls, their younger friends, because that is the time you learn them. But if you specify it is so and so, that person will fake you. And you'll never know that person. But if you can know how to socialize, how to interact with every girl you come across, you can now identify that this person can become a good person. This person is a good person. This person has some values which attract my values, because your values should be attracted to the other person's values. But if you find that now you are specifying that this is the girl maybe I want to be in life, you'll find that you'll not know that person. So have many friends, socialize with people. You'll now understand. And even I tell the parents, don't say that my boy is working with girls. You know, if that boy will not interact with girls, how do they come to know that how girls behaves? Yes. How men behaves. So we should give them that time, but we try to guide them. Let you guide them. Yes.
Great. And Brian, as a young person, and there's all these old stories, love language and all that, I'm sure you have an idea of them. Do you think it contributes in how people get attached?
Attached as in?
When, for example, you have, your girlfriend, love language is gifting and yours is quality time, and she doesn't value communication as much. So do you think that can affect the relationship that you're having?
Kuna zingine hu affect, but vile tu nimesema, before uanze that relationship, you should know the girl who you are loving. Kuna mwenye anafaa kuunderstand. Unajua kimfuko uko sawa. So kama huwezi leta gift, anafaa kuunderstand. Juu kwa love si kwa gift. Love ni kitu emotion ama feeling, ni kitu mmependana. So before you start looking for a girlfriend, unafaa kumjua, ujue huwa ananipenda juu ya pesa, ama ananipenda juu ya gift, ama juu ya nini, ama juu ya love yangu, ama juu ya nini. So you should look on that. Alafu kwa gifting si kila saa. Juu love hadi kitambo hadi mandivu walikuwa wanapendana, wako wanapeana gifts. So kwa gift hapo, so mtu afaa kwa tukiangalia juu si kila saa gift kila saa.
So if you have something to add on that.
Naweza kubaliana naye, si mambo na kitu ambacho unaona, ila ni kitu ambacho unahisi. Kama ndio amekupenda, ukiona effort yake, kama anaweza ni sawa, kama hawezi muelewe, pia unaweza mnunulia. Si lazima ati kila saa mwanaume ndo anafaa kuprovide. Hiyo ni notion ambayo mimi wasi believe in, ati mwanaume sijui yeye ndo akupeleke out, yeye ndo akufanyie nini. Hapana. Pia wewe kama mwanamke mpeleke out, mbaie gifts. Naam.
Great. Now, do you think long distance relationships kunaweza kuwa na true love?
Inalingana. Inalingana kwa sababu mi sijai experience long distance, siwezi ongea sana kuihusu, ila inalingana nao watu wawili, lakini mi in general naweza sema sioni. Sioni kwa sababu unaona mkiwa karibu kuna ile connection, lakini mtu once ako mbali umeanza tena kuona mtu mwingine, mapenzi yanaisha tu hivyo.
Priscilla, do you think that kwa long distance kunaweza kuwa na true love?
It depends. It depends because, as I said, that if these persons understand what is love, it doesn't matter where you are. That is why you find that somebody is in one country marrying another person in another country.
Yes.
Yesterday I was talking with a young man who is marrying. He's a Rwandese and he is marrying a Rwandese, and he has been living in Kenya for 10 years. So I was asking him that for those time you have lived in Kenya, you have never come across a girl who can love in Kenya. But he told me that, you know, madam, I got this the lady through online, and they're wedding February. So it doesn't matter. What matters is, are these people understand what is love? Because love is unconditional.
Yes.
If you love somebody and you are communicating, as I said, as much you are distant. Nowadays, the technology is there. You can communicate with someone even with far. But once in a while, it is good to meet. Yes, because you may be communicating with somebody who is not ready even for, does not understand love. But you'll know as time goes. It's only that you have to give yourself time. Don't rush to this, because in love, we say that's what we call, we have the public zone, whereby that you meet somebody maybe in the vehicle, you say hi, you leave each other. Then you go maybe to personal zone, whereby that now you have met this person, maybe in school. What is your name? Where do you come from? That is personal level. Then there's a level whereby that now you are entering into, before you come to personal level, you go to social level, whereby that maybe you go to games, you meet others, I'm from this school, I'm from this place. Then personal level, can I have your contact? Yes, you have the contact, now we can communicate. From there, that is the level now you can enter now to intimacy. The intimacy is marriage. And you find that most of people, they say that maybe you cannot love each other when you are far, because they are thinking of intimacy. They have those desires because the girls, they first see love, but the men first see sex. So you find those are things which are now contrary. So that is why you find most of the ladies, they enter into last relationship without knowing. Yes. So being far or being near, it depends with these people. And do they understand the language of love? Yes. Okay,
great. And how trust is very important when it comes to relationships. Yeah? So how do you ensure that you maintain that? And in case it is broken in the process, how do you mold that again if this is at all the person to be with?
Trust, as I said, that love is from heart and mind. Trust should be built from the word go, by being open to each other. I'll say, because myself, that is where I started. I can never think of my husband maybe has gone somewhere and start calling. We have never, for almost 20 years now, yes. We have never called each other at who are you with at this night. Like yesterday, I reached home at almost 11:30, and I called him, I told him I'm somewhere, but I'm coming. Yes. You find? Yes. So it is all about being open from the word go. And that is why I tell people that once you love somebody, you'll be open to this person, you'll be able to share freely without hiding anything. But once you start hiding things, you find that with the time when this person will discover, that person will never trust you again. So if it happens, because we are human beings, we can fall. It is always good to be that ready to say that I'm sorry. It is good to be that ready to be ready to be corrected. But if you hide and you start there saying that I've not done this, and it is seen openly, that one, it cannot be reunited again. So it is always good to build trust. And do you, as much as you love yourself, do you trust yourself also? Can you be trusted by someone else? Because if you don't trust yourself, even other people cannot trust you. So have that open mind, have that openness from the word go. But don't open also to somebody who you don't know. Because nowadays people also, they're very cunning. You have to know who is this person. And that is why I say that it comes from different levels. That's public level. You go to social level. You go now to personal level. From personal level, because now you are trying to know the dislike, the likes of this person, you can now trust this person, and now you can say, yes, I'm ready, we can go to intimacy, that is the marriage level now.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. And Sophie, how does true love contribute to someone even finding true love? Self-love, yes. How does it contribute to someone finding true love? Because even as Priscilla was saying, you can't find whatever you don't have here. So how does it contribute even in terms of someone just knowing themselves and be able to appreciate themselves before they get into a relationship with someone?
Wajua, mtu acha nianze na kabla ujiingize katika mahusiano, nimesema kuwa kuna ile attraction stage. Umeona mtu, the first impression always matters. Ninakuwaga very important. Ukiona mtu ndio huyo nimemuona, nimempenda, alafu huyu mtu ameona vile wewe umejibeba. Huyu mtu ni mtu, acha nijitumie kwa mfano. Mimi nakuwaga serious, lakini si serious sana. Ina depend ni muktadha upi. So unapata sipendi nonsense. Unataka kuzungumza nami, kuja uzungumze nami. Si ati unatuma mtu anakuja anazungumza na mimi. So unaona ile vile wewe umejibeba ndivyo watu wengine watakubeba. Sasa yule mtu labda pengine anataka kukuapproach, atajua huyu msichana kuna njia ambayo napaswa kwenda ni muapproach. Si ati naanza kumtumia barua ama naanza sijui kutafuta namba nizungumze naye. Huyu anataka uende, haya sema unataka nini? Haya nimekuona hivi sawa. Tunaweza kuwa marafiki, ndio. Na inaendelea. So vile huyu mtu amekuona unajibeba ndivyo pia atakubeba. Kwa sababu tuseme amekupata umekaa tu mahali umefifia, we ni mtu hata una mwelekeo wa maisha, atajua huyu unaweza cheza naye. Lakini kama umejibeba katika hali fulani, hakuna vile mtu anaweza akaja akacheza nawe, na atakuwa anaheshimu uamuzi wako. Na pia wewe pia unafaa ujiangalie. Kama tuseme we si mtu unapenda correction, ama we si mtu ambao unapenda tuseme opinion ya mtu, unafaa sasa yule mtu mwenye amekuja ku approach, saa zingine usiwe tu fast to judge. Elewa huyu mtu amekuja na nia ipi, anataka tuwe marafiki. Sawa, tuseme ameniona nimefanya jambo lisilofaa, aniambie pengine hivi na hivi havifai hivi, nita correct. So mimi naweza sema inalingana na vile mtu amejibeba ndivyo wengine watakubeba. Naam.
Okay. Brian, what are some of the challenges that you face now as you try to find even someone to date as a young person right now?
The first challenge is that the lack of communication. Communication as in, umeenda ku approach you have approached the girl. Ule Sophie amesema, yeye hapendi watu waleta. Yeye anapenda mtu wa direct. Lakini sasa kuna wasichana wengine unaweza enda direct akaonyesha madharau. Sasa kuna wenye tu itabidi tu upitie behind the tent. Itabidi tu uombe namba ndio muongee naye, hapo ndio inaweza kuwa to the best.
Yes.
So ingine ni attitude ama positive attitude. So the girl or the boy anaona ukijana tu wako hivi ajui hata imekuja tu a poor family. Ajui in the future ule mtakuwa. Si ati hiyo pesa yenye huyo msichana ama kijana ako nayo ndio atakuwa nayo in the future. So the attitude yenye uko nayo kwa the boy or the girl should change and have a good attitude each other. Ingine ni hiyo trust. So kutrustiana each other ni kitu nzuri. Sasa tumeona nimepost mtu status a girl, unasema ati na kucheat. Sasa ati hivyo labda ni bestie ama labda ni game tunacheza hivyo. So so kwa trust, na pia unafaa kuwa umejitrust wewe mwenyewe. Unajua wewe ni nani, nikiapproach you dem mnaweza kuwa na hii intention nzuri kwake ama naweza kuwa mbaya kwake. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. And let me just give each one of you to give the final shot. And Priscilla, even as you give your final take, just talk to us of how important forgiveness is when it comes to finding true love and even sustaining a relationship.
Yes, forgiveness, it is said that it covers multitude of sins. So if you know how to forgive others, you will also be forgiven even you. Even when you go wrong, the other people, it will come automatic. But if you don't love or you don't forgive other people, you will have that bitterness. And when you have bitterness, you cannot show true love. So you should start from the word go. Don't say that when I'll get in relationship, that is the time I'll learn how to forgive. So you should start by forgiving even yourself. There are some things you have done, you are guilty of. Start forgiving yourself from the word go. And once you forgive yourself, you'll be able to forgive other people. You will know that we are human beings. One can fall. And once you fall, you can raise. So you cannot be there tormenting other people, maybe tormenting the other person that you are like this, you are like that. But it is all, the love, it's all a matter of being waiting, and also it grows gradually, and you learn each other. Yes. And as much as you are knowing each other means that you have some disagreement. It is just a way of finding how can we solve these conflicts when they come on the way. And it's a matter of communication. And communication will enable you to feel the other person, that this person, I can love this person. This person is a human being like me. This person is created by the image of God. Yes. Yes.
Okay, great, thank you. And your final take?
So we can say that in forgiveness, it's a good thing. Ready kwa Bible, walisema forgive each other. And that's why kuna repentance. That's why unaenda repent your sins, unaforgiviwa. So kwa love kuna kuwa na hiyo forgive. Everyone has a mistake. Si kila mtu akupoa. Kila mtu akona mistake. So kuna mtu wako amefanya mistake, forgive him or her. Alafu and life goes on. Alafu pia in communication pia inafaa kuwa sawa. Ndio pia forgiveness ikuwe good. Alafu ndo relationship tutakuwa sawa, but mkiendelea tu kusema siwezi forgive huyu ati juu nikimforgive bado atafanya mistake. Mforgive. Anasema forgive 77 times and hivyo tutakuwa.
Thank you, Sophie.
Wanaweza sema kosa si kosa, kurudia kosa ndio kosa. Na pili, kwa mtoto wa kike wajifunze kunyamaza. Na maanisha nini? Kuna speaker fulani alizungumza, simkumbuki vizuri, ila alikuwa akisema wasichana ndio wao wana contribute sana kuvunjika kwa relationship. Kwa nini? Umeona umepatana na mtoto wa kiume. So umeenda umeambia marafiki zako, chali yangu ako hivi, ako na gari, kwa kuko hivi, ako hivi na hivi. Huyo rafiki yako, tuseme boyfriend yake ana hivyo vitu. Atataka kukuja kuchukua huyo boyfriend yako mwenye ako nacho. Juu mtu utafuta kitu ambacho hana. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri kwa mtoto wa kike wakati mwingine jiweke vitu vyako. Wacha kushinda ukienda ukitangaza ati sijui ako hivi, mara mmekosana umekimbia kwa bestie ama siku hizi hadi mademo anaitana babe sijui amefanya nini, amenikosea nini. Wachana na hiyo. Once umejiingiza katika mahusiano ni nyinyi wawili. Deal with your problems.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Sophie Wanyoike, a student, as well as Brian Jau, a student. And